Hey everyone, welcome to this weekend Sidereal Astrology forecast for March 20th through the 22nd of 2020. All right, so a lot going on here this weekend. On Friday, we do have the moon still in Capricorn, so great day for maybe building some discipline in our life, responsibilities, patience, and Mars over Jupiter on Friday. Maybe feeling at the same time, maybe a bit of fire energy, some directness, assertiveness, maybe inspiration as well. Now on Saturday, the moon does shift into Aquarius, placing the theme around future matters and our visions and our eccentric side. So that's going to be a great energy to work with going into Sunday. And then Sunday, we have Mars over Pluto, maybe some drive towards depth and truth, maybe some transformations with that direct side of ourself, as well as a couple other minor aspects. So let's go and take a look at all of this here in more detail when I return. All right, so here is the sky for this weekend. We're going to look at this first for Friday with the moon in grounded Capricorn, then shifting into progressive and visionary Aquarius for Saturday and Sunday. Now, again, we are using the actual size of the constellations called True Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, definitely check out that link down below for more information because you will notice the signs are different than mainstream. All right, so let's go and take a look here at the moon's placement for Friday. We'll look at this for each day of the weekend here. So on Friday, just like it was on Thursday, this theme around responsible Capricorn. So a great day on Friday for things that do require discipline, responsibility, patience, perseverance, and cultivating that side of ourselves. So themes around that as well. It's good to develop that stuff this part of the cycle. And the part of the cycle that we're at is we are in the ending phase of the cycle all weekend of this lunar month. And we are going to be gearing up for a new moon on Tuesday in receptive Pisces. So really good weekend as we get closer to Tuesday to kind of finalize things, complete things, maybe get into some of that receptive side. Create some space for those new beginnings that will help us develop that receptive side for the next upcoming lunar month. All right, so also on Friday, though, with that grounded Capricorn energy, we still do have some support with that, with the sun still in sextile with Saturn from yesterday on Thursday, just adding to maybe a bit of that productive energy or reserve energy that can be used in constructive ways. But with that, there is a bit of fire going on collectively here on Friday. We do have Mars, the planet of drive and initiative, over expansive and free-spirited Jupiter. So there could be maybe a bit of buoyancy to that direct and assertive side of ourselves. And also the other way around is it could be maybe some inspirations that we may want to put some energy and initiative into. So a bit of fire energy there, maybe some of that directness, assertiveness, initiative, and also maybe some inspirations, potentials that we might be motivated towards, or hopes that we might be more motivated towards. So a bit of earth and fire energy concentrated around Friday. Now, as we do shift into Saturday, the moon will go into progressive and future-oriented Aquarius. So Saturday and Sunday will be really good for seeing the future aspects of things, both for ourselves and for the world or collectively. It's a great time of connecting to the side of ourselves that does want to contribute or is, visionary, is focused on things that are our own future ideals, but maybe also things we can, again, sort of contribute to or be a part of that's greater than ourselves, even if it's just our friends or the world, or, as much as the world at large. Getting into that progressive energy, really good to develop going into the later part of the weekend. And then as we do start to get closer to Sunday, we'll likely start to feel these aspects, particularly Mars over Pluto. And so Mars is going over these planets in Sagittarius one by one. Again, Friday with Jupiter, and then Sunday with deep Pluto. So again, Mars, the planet of drive over deep Pluto, can really magnify a lot of this, right? So it could be a time where we're quite determined, feeling quite powerful, quite ruthless sometimes in terms of, getting things done or pursuing our own personal needs. So it's a new chapter with this side of ourself, and it's very powerful energy. So it is good to bring extra conscious attention to that side of ourself, right? And at the same time to practice non-attachment, because Pluto and Mars are very instinctual planets, and they can really bring up that strong attachment to things, which can be very useful if we channel it healthfully and constructively. But we do want to be conscious of it in order to do that. So really good time to see what really matters to us on a very deep level. How can we maybe remove some obstacles or use some of this empowering energy towards constructive things, and in the process practice non-attachment, because it is the non-attachment that then does help us have healthy needs, healthy directness, healthy assertiveness when we are non-attached to the outcome or non-attached to whatever it is that is very important to us there. So very powerful energy, maybe a new beginning with that, again, powerful and assertive side of ourself with that conjunction. So that's definitely the most important thing going on here around Sunday, and it will likely be increasing as the day unfolds. It will go exact going into Monday. But also on Sunday, we do have some minor aspects. Mercury is going to be sextiling up to Uranus, and so there could be maybe a progressive mind. Again, especially with the moon in Aquarius, we could be very forward thinking, maybe coming up with new ideas, thinking outside the box, right? Quite progressive in how we're thinking and communicating. And then along with this, also minor, Venus is sextiling Neptune going into Monday. So there could be an opening for maybe a bit of receptivity in how we're relating with others or what we're enjoying in life. Maybe starting to enjoy some space, some presence, some spiritual time, alone time, maybe creative. This could be a very creative or imaginative energy. In relationships, it can be a bit receptive. In romantic relationships, quite romantic. At least an opening for that water energy in what we're enjoying and in what we're connecting to or who we're connecting to. So that's going to be going into Monday, also slightly available as we do again have that very powerful energy with Mars and Pluto. And so that's the weekend in a nutshell. And again, we're going to be approaching that new moon on Tuesday. So great time this weekend to kind of close things out, create some space for these new beginnings around the corner. All right, so everyone have a fantastic weekend. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all on Monday for the new moon forecast. Take care.